Costco just dropped deals in a new flyer, and most shoppers will miss the best ones because they don't know how to read price tag endings. I'll show you exactly what's worth buying and what to skip. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Spider sweatpants and sweatshirts. Spider usually sits on the racks for $40 to $50 at sporting goods stores, and this Labor Day, Costco is pricing them from $16.99 down to $13.99 to $14.99, depending on the size, after a $3 discount. The 60% cotton and 40% polyester brushed fleece retains heat well without pilling after multiple washes. The ribbed cuffs and hems hold their shape longer than standard straight-cut styles. Sizes M and L usually disappear before the first weekend ends. 2. Lee Kids sweatshirt and jogger sets. At $9.99 for the full Lee brand sweatshirt and jogger set, down from $12.99, it's less than $5 per piece, and cheaper than generic brands at Target. The soft elastic waistband doesn't chafe the skin, the reinforced seams handle heavy play, and the cotton poly blend is both breathable and moisture-wicking. Buy a few sets and toss them in the wash comfortably. Kids can wear them from school to the playground without a worry. Now that you've finished shopping for the kids, it's your turn. And this next shirt has a small detail I bet you haven't noticed. 3. Mondetta women's long-sleeve tops. Mondetta ribbed long sleeves are down from $12.99 to $9.99. The detail more noteworthy than the price is the thumb holes at the cuffs. Exactly why many people are willing to pay $80 at Lululemon. The four-way stretch, modal, and spandex ribbed knit is flattering and quick-drying after a workout. Whether wearing it for morning yoga or layering for work in the afternoon, under $10 is the price point TikTok was talking about months ago. 4. John Deere hooded jacket. This John Deere hoodie is sitting at a .97 price ending, meaning it's $19.97 after a $10 markdown from the original $29.99. A .97 ending at Costco means only one thing: clearance. It won't be discounted further. The heavyweight cotton poly fabric is thick, with sharp logo embroidery on the chest and a kangaroo pocket deep enough to stuff a phone and keys. For licensed gear, 33% is a real discount. And for anyone with a relative who loves machinery, this is a much more practical gift than many other things on the holiday shelves. 5. Novaform 14-inch Comfort Grande Gel Memory Foam Mattress. The Novaform Comfort Grande is discounted by $100 for Labor Day, from $499.99 to $399.99 for the queen size, and $579.99 to $479.99 for the king size. Its 3 layers of high-density foam with even-core gel beads provide cooling all night long. It's CertiPure US certified, and its 14-inch thickness offers excellent lower back support. Similar mattresses like Casper, Purple, or Saatva start at $700 and up, a significant price difference. 6. Oral-B IO Series Complete Clean Toothbrushes. This Oral-B IO Series 2-pack is down $30, from $99.99 to $69.99, which breaks down to $35 per brush. Meanwhile, a single IO Series unit at Best Buy is sitting at $80 to $100. The IO magnetic technology, combined with micro vibrations, cleans deeper than a standard brush, and the pressure sensor warns you when brushing too hard to protect your gums. The set includes 3 brush heads, 2 charging bases, and 2 travel cases. $35 per brush is a reason not to delay any longer. 7. Oral-B Deep Clean and Cross-Action X Brush Heads. If you already have an Oral-B power handle, this is an automatic buy, and it's $11 off, down from $54.99 to $43.99. The 9 cross-action heads feature bristles angled at 16 degrees to reach deeper between teeth than standard straight bristles, and the indicator bristles signal for a replacement when they fade, so you don't have to remember the date. It works out to $4.88 per head, enough to last nearly 3 years for one person or over a year for the whole family. There is one more thing I've never seen anyone regret buying too much of. 8. Charmin Ultra Soft Bath Tissue. There's nothing glamorous about toilet paper, but the $6.60 saved on this deal, from $32.99 down to $26.39, is the kind of real savings that only shows its full value when added up over a year. The 2-ply jumbo rolls are soft and lint-free. The fibers are strong so they don't tear during use, and they are septic safe. It's not a Costco top 3 all-time bestseller for no reason when you look into anyone's warehouse cart. 9. Kleenex facial tissues. $1.59 for a large box of Kleenex is a price CVS will never show you at 10 p.m. when you're in urgent need. And this 10-pack, down $5 from $20.99 to $15.99, is the reason to buy before the need arises. The 2-ply paper is gentle and won't irritate the nose during continuous use, with no artificial fragrances to cause irritation. Place a box in every room, and the 10-pack will disappear faster than you think when the whole house enters the sniffle season of September and October. 10. Ajinomoto pork and chicken gyoza. No thawing required, no pre-preparation needed. That's why this Ajinomoto gyoza bag is always in my freezer. Originally $14.99, now reduced by $4 to $10.99, the thin, crispy crust and juicy, flavorful Japanese-style pork and chicken filling work perfectly. 8 minutes of pan frying or 12 minutes of air frying both yield great results. It's 3 to 4 times cheaper than eating at a Japanese restaurant, and the pack is large enough to stock up on, not just a one-time purchase. 11. Kirkland Signature K-Cup Pods. At 25 cents a cup of coffee, that's the price you're looking at when you buy the 120-pack of Kirkland Signature K-Cups this time. Outside, you'd be paying $4 to $5 for the same morning caffeine fix, and Starbucks is unbeatable. Kirkland uses 100% Arabica beans with a range of roasts from light to dark, enough to satisfy everyone's taste. This coupon book cuts an additional $8, bringing the 120-pack down to $29.99. And that's the kind of quiet savings that only really add up at the end of the year. 12. Lesser Evil Spaceballs / popcorn snack. At health food stores, Lesser Evil usually sits at $6 to $7 for a much smaller bag. The $5.99 original price is down $1.50 to $4.49 for organic popcorn cooked in pure coconut oil and Himalayan pink salt. No seed oils, no GMOs. The difference is the actual crunch rather than a soggy texture, with no cheap oil aftertaste often found in standard supermarket snacks. Take it on a picnic, keep it in the car, or put it in the kids' lunchboxes without needing to read the ingredients with a worried mindset. Next is something that Costco was out of stock of for months, and shoppers are still talking about. It just returned to the shelves for this round. 13. Kirkland Signature Organic Peanut Butter. Try finding 2 large jars of organic peanut butter under $10 anywhere else. That's a challenge Costco is easily winning at $9.79 after a $2 discount from the original price of $11.79. Made with pure, unsalted roasted Valencia peanuts, no added sugar, just peanuts and a pinch of sea salt. The butter is smooth and creamy from top to bottom, unlike many other natural peanut butters that dry out at the bottom. Perfect for spreading on bread, in smoothies, or as a dipping sauce for wraps. 14. Ziploc freezer bags. Running out of Ziploc right when you're portioning meat you just bought is one of the most annoying things in the kitchen. And this 136-count pack, down from $13.79 to $10.99 after a $2.80 coupon, is the reason not to let that happen. The Smart Zip seal prevents leaks, the thick plastic prevents freezer burn, and they are BPA-free for safe direct contact with food. Buy once, use all year without a second thought. 15. Tide Ultra Concentrated Laundry Detergent. 152 loads from one bottle, working out to 13 cents per load. That's the figure you get from this 200-ounce bottle of Tide after the coupon book drops it from $23.99 to $19.99. Buying standard-size Tide at Target every month looks cheaper until you calculate the annual total, and that gap is real. Bioenzymes wash away stubborn stains without pre-soaking, and it's compatible with both top-load and front-load HE technologies. 16. Orgain Organic Plant-Based Protein Powder. Whole Foods sells the same organic plant protein line for $40 and up, while Costco has it for $25.99 after an $8 discount from the $33.99 original price. You get 21 grams of plant protein per serving from organic peas, chia seeds, and brown rice. No soy, no gluten, plus 1 billion probiotics. It doesn't cause bloating like whey protein, and that $14 difference compared to Whole Foods adds up faster than you'd think if used regularly every week. 17. Orgain Micronized Creatine Powder. GNC sells equivalent creatine monohydrate for $30 and up, while Costco has it for $14.99 after cutting $5 from the $19.99 original price. The ultrafine particles dissolve quickly without settling at the bottom of the glass, and it doesn't cause water retention or stomach bloating like some older forms of creatine. It's 100% pure with no additives or flavorings. The US fitness community is using creatine not just for muscle gain, but for its benefits to memory and focus. And $14.99 is a good time to start. If you have a cat, this next item is something I bet you're paying more for each month than necessary without realizing it. 18. Scoop Away Cat Litter. 42 pounds of cat litter for a $16.49 original price, discounted $4.10 this round to $12.39. Few brands dare to offer that volume at that price. Activated charcoal controls odors for up to 10 days. It clumps fast and hard for clean scooping without sticking, and it has extremely low dust compared to standard bentonites that leave a thin white layer in the kitchen or living room every time the cat leaves the tray. This bag lasts a few months for one cat or 6 to 8 weeks for a 2-cat household, and the monthly cost is a figure any cat owner would nod at immediately. 19. Frontline Extra Large Dog Flea Collars. Originally priced at $59.99, it's discounted by over $20 to $39.97 with the .97 suffix. If you're familiar with Costco shopping, you know that suffix means only one thing: clearance sale, no next time. It offers up to 8 months of protection against ticks, fleas, and mites, is water resistant for bathing or swimming, and is specifically designed for extra-large breeds. Owners of large dogs know how much Frontline retails for at PetSmart or Chewy, and this $20 saving is a good reason to stock up again if there's still stock. 20. Huggies Little Snugglers Diapers. $10 off the original price of $49.99 is a saving that any parent buying diapers weekly will feel immediately in their wallet. And the standard Costco pack for $39.99 is a reason not to buy individual packs at Target anymore. The ultra-soft, gentle-absorb surface protects sensitive newborn skin. The leak-proof waistband prevents leaks when the baby is lying down, and the wetness indicator changes color clearly. Fragrance-free, chlorine-free, and hypoallergenic, suitable even for skin prone to diaper rash. 21. Huggies Pull-Ups Training Pants. The potty training phase doesn't have a specific schedule, but the cost is very specific. Originally priced at $39.99, now reduced by $8 to $31.99, the design mimics real underwear, allowing babies to put them on and take them off themselves. The print fades when wet, helping babies recognize it without needing prompting. The 360-degree stretch fabric prevents chafing on the thighs even during all-day activity, and pull-ups are the #1 choice for potty training in the US, and that's not an empty title. 22. Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes. CVS sells Huggies wipes in small boxes for $4 to $5, which adds up quite a bit per month. This pack of 1,152 wipes, originally priced at $24.99, is now reduced by $5 to $19.99, enough for a whole month without needing to restock. Made with 99% pure water, aloe vera extract, and vitamin E, it's alcohol-free, paraben-free, and fragrance-free. Use it during diaper changes, to wipe hands and feet after meals, or for a quick face wipe before going out. You'll use it up faster than you think. There is one TV on the list this time that I would buy today if my bedroom didn't already have a TV, and the reason isn't entirely about the price. 23. LG 50-inch 4K TV. With a $50 discount from the original price of $299.99, this 50-inch LG 4K TV is priced at $249.99, a sweet spot that few brands can compete with in the same segment. The Alpha 5 AI processor Gen 6 automatically optimizes image and sound based on the content being played, and WebOS is easy to use right from the first try. The 50-inch screen is large enough for a small living room or master bedroom without overwhelming the space, and LG is a brand you can trust after purchase. 24. Samsung 43-inch 4K TV. Samsung TVs under $300 aren't a common sight this year. And this Labor Day sale, with a $30 drop from $329.99 to $299.99, is a good time to act. Pure Color displays noticeably more saturated and vibrant colors than standard LED panels. Crystal 4K automatically upscales full HD content to 4K, and the ultra-slim, slim-look design fits perfectly in any corner. It's ideal for those who prioritize color quality over large screen size, and Samsung is a brand you won't regret buying even after 5 to 7 years. 25. Hisense 43-inch 4K TV. $169.99 for a 43-inch 4K smart TV with Google TV built in is a price point no other brand has touched with the same specs. And this coupon book cuts an extra $30 from $199.99. It features Dolby Vision HDR for wide contrast range and DTS Virtual X for surround sound without external speakers. Google TV means every app on your phone is immediately on the big screen. It's not the choice for a primary living room if you're picky about picture quality, but for a guest bedroom or small apartment, this number is very hard to argue with. 26. Weber Genesis E325's Gas Grill. The Weber Genesis E325s rarely go below $800, and this year's Labor Day sale is offering it at $799.99 after a $200 discount from its original price of $999.99. The lowest price of the year for this model. The dedicated sear zone creates perfect steakhouse quality searing right in your own backyard. The enameled cast iron grill retains and distributes heat evenly, and the stainless steel body withstands the elements for years. Weber is a brand you buy once, and it'll still be good for your kids when they're grown. 27. Yeti Tundra 45 Cooler. Yeti isn't a brand that offers direct discounts, and that's precisely why the $50 off on the Tundra 45, from $329.99 down to $279.99, is worth checking out. Permafrost keeps ice cold for 5 to 7 days. The T-Rex rubber seals are super durable, and the one-piece molded plastic withstands impacts during long camping or fishing trips. The Tundra 45 has enough capacity for a 3 to 4 day trip without needing to find extra ice along the way. And it's the kind of cooler you buy once and use for a lifetime. No exaggeration. There's a feature on the Nextpot that I don't understand why other brands haven't managed to do yet, and it's discounted in this round. 28. Ninja Foodi Dual Zone 2 Basket Air Fryer. Originally priced at $179.99, now reduced by $40 to $139.99, what sets the Dual Zone apart from other air fryers is its two completely independent cooking zones. Smart Finish allows you to cook chicken in one zone and potatoes in the other at different temperatures. But both finish perfectly at the same time, no need to monitor. The 10-quart capacity is enough for a family of 4 to 6 for one meal, and the ceramic inner pot is PTFE and PFOA free. Its Labor Day bestseller status is no coincidence. 29. Breville Barista Touch Espresso Machine. If you're spending $5 to $6 every day on lattes, this machine pays for itself in less than 6 months. The $999.99 original price is down $200 to $799.99. The Thermojet reaches brewing temperature in 3 seconds. It has a built-in grinder, a touchscreen for automatic adjustments, and a steam wand that creates barista-quality microfoam without much practice. The premium stainless steel casing doesn't look cheap at all, even though $799.99 is the lowest you'll see this line all year. 30. Sunvilla Commercial Wicker Swivel Glider. This set of 2 chairs, originally priced at $699.99, is discounted by $150 to $549.99, or $275 each. These 360-degree swivel chairs feature a rocking motion, a powder-coated aluminum frame, and an all-weather synthetic rattan upholstery. The Sunbrella fabric is fade-resistant and waterproof, the same fabric used in resort pool chairs for years of durability in the sun and rain. The thick cushions won't sag even after a summer, and these are the kind of chairs you'll never need to replace for years. 31. JBL Charge 5 Bluetooth Speaker. The JBL Charge 5 rarely appears in the coupon book for a direct discount, and $40 off from $179.99 down to $139.99 in this round is a reason not to wait any longer. An IP67 waterproof rating means taking it to the beach or placing it next to an outdoor grill is no worry. The 20-hour battery lasts all day, and the reverse charging port for your phone is a feature few speakers in this price range have. The sound is loud enough for an outdoor party, not the kind of small speaker just for a room. 32. Roborock Q Revo Robot Vacuum and Mop. The $180 discount is the biggest absolute reduction in the entire Labor Day coupon book, bringing the Roborock Q Revo down from $799.99 to $619.99. Its 5500 PA suction power combined with LiDAR self-mapping technology is key. But what sets the Q Revo apart is its charging station that automatically washes mops with hot water, dries them with hot air, and empties the trash without you having to lift a finger. If you have pets or young children, this will completely change the way you maintain clean floors every day. 33. Pyrex Glass Food Storage. Pyrex is a brand that stays intact after decades of use, and this 18-piece set is down $10 from $39.99 to $29.99. Less than $1.67 per container for tempered glass that is microwave, oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe. It doesn't stain or retain odors, and the BPA-free lids are airtight. For anyone using plastic containers for meal prep, this is a one-time upgrade for many years of use without further thought. The next item disappears from my cart faster than anything else on the list today, and it's not because it's expensive or cheap. 34. Frito-Lay Flavor Mix Variety Pack. Buying one bag of Doritos, one bag of Cheetos, and one bag of Lay's at Target costs a certain amount. Add them up and compare that to $18.99 after a $5 discount from $23.99 for this entire 54-pack to see how wide that gap is. Each bag is an individual portion just right for one person. No leftovers, no getting stale after opening. Perfect for a large Labor Day party, stuffing into kids' lunchboxes, or keeping in the car for long trips. There isn't an easier decision on the list today. 35. Finish Quantum Ultimate Dishwasher Detergent. 100 tabs of Finish Quantum are down $6.50 from $28.99 to $22.49, breaking down to less than 23 cents per wash for a 3-chamber tab that handles everything at once, scrubbing away dried-on stains, polishing glassware, and breaking down grease without needing a pre-rinse. A 100-count pack is enough for a whole year for a family that washes dishes daily, and for this type of consumable, the only question isn't whether to buy, but how many packs to buy during this round. 36. Emergency Super Orange. September and October are when the weather starts to shift, and the whole house starts coughing and sniffing together. This 100-pack of Emergency, down $7 from $32.99 to $25.99, is something you should have ready in the cabinet before that happens. Each packet has 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C combined with B vitamins and electrolytes. Mix it into water every morning to boost immunity and replenish electrolytes after outdoor activity. Buy it now for $25.99. Buying it at CVS when you're already sick means both the price and the mood will be completely different. The Labor Day sale at Costco won't wait for you to think long, especially the items I marked as clearance in today's video. The fastest way is to open the Costco app, find your local warehouse, and check inventory before you go. I will continue to update if more new deals appear this week. While you're still debating whether to turn on another fan or endure the heat for a few more weeks, Costco has quietly rolled out deals to clear out summer inventory before fall and winter goods hit the shelves. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Natural Bliss Sweet Cream Coffee Creamer. I paid $4.49 for this bottle, which is $1.50 cheaper than the previous $5.99 price point. It's a massive 56 ounces, 1.5 times larger than the common size found at Target. Pouring a bit into my morning coffee, I was surprised by a richness and creaminess comparable to the expensive heavy cream I usually buy at cafes. The ingredient list is only 4 lines long: milk, cream, sugar, and natural flavor, no preservatives. One bottle can last a month for a family that enjoys coffee with milk. 2. Tapas Snack Pack. Opening one box, you'll find neatly divided compartments containing sliced salami, cheese, chocolate-covered cranberries, and butter cookies. A perfect balance of sweet, salty, and crunchy flavors in a small tray that fits easily in a bag. 3 boxes in a pack for just $9.99, a little over $2.59 less than the $12.59 per box, or just over $3 per box. Much cheaper than the $5 per box at the gas station. Perfect for a lunch break or to pack in a child's bag for a weekend camping trip. 3. Brio Self-Standing Ice Maker. 44 pounds of ice a day. That's enough to keep a large family from ever having to run to the store for extra ice packs during a party. This Brio ice maker runs continuously and automatically and has LED lights inside the trays so you can see clearly at night whether there's still ice left. The current price is $199.99, a whopping $50 less than the original $249.99, even lower than on Amazon. It's perfect for a home bar. My friend didn't buy this for himself. He bought it for his dog to lie on. 4. Cooling Throw Blanket. Touching the blanket reveals an instant coolness. A strange sensation because it's not refrigerated, but naturally cool thanks to its special fabric technology. It measures 60 by 70 inches, comes in 3 colors, and is machine washable without fear of pilling. The current price is $11.99, $5 less than the previous $16.99, significantly cheaper than similar items on Amazon that sell for around $30. It's perfect for napping or as a pet mat. 5. Ninja Professional Smoothie IQ Blender. With one touch, the machine automatically calculates the time and blending pulses for each type of drink. No matter how hard the ice cubes are, they turn into fine snow in seconds thanks to Ninja's multi-tiered blades. The 72-ounce pitcher is large enough to make a batch of smoothies for the whole family at once. The price has dropped from $79.99 to $59.99, exactly $20 off, and is notably lower than the typical price at Walmart. This machine also doubles as a tool for blending salsa or making potato chip dips. 6. Liquid IV Energy Powder. After a sunny gardening session, I finally understood that dehydration is no joke. My head was spinning until I mixed a packet of this powder into my water bottle. Cellular delivery technology helps water and electrolytes enter the bloodstream 2 or 3 times faster than regular water. The new sugar-free version, using stevia, comes in a ring pop cherry flavor that's currently trending online. It's down from $28.99 to $20.99, a discount of $8, and contains significantly more packets than buying them individually at the drugstore. 7. Soundcore Boom 3i BT Speaker. Dropped into the pool, the speaker floated effortlessly while the music played steadily. It was so waterproof I forgot it was floating in the water. Bluetooth connectivity, hours of battery life, and powerful bass are perfect for a small pool party. Originally $99.99, now only $69.99, a significant discount, cheaper than the usual price on Amazon. Perfect for the beach or the bathroom. 8. Shark Flex Breeze Fan. It transforms into a table fan in just a second, a true 2-in-1 design I've never seen from any other fan brand. It has a rechargeable battery that runs wirelessly for up to 24 hours and comes with a misting nozzle attachment for garden hoses, car chargers, and even a protective cover. Originally $139.99, it's now down to $99.99, a drop of exactly 40, and the store has extended the sale due to overwhelming demand. Using it for a barbecue will cool down the whole garden. I just finished looking at that bulky device with all its accessories. Now I'm picking up a tiny object that puts out surprisingly strong wind. 9. Woozoo Globe Fan. Looking at the compact size of this desk fan, I didn't think it would create such a powerful cyclonic airflow. It blows a long distance, yet the low setting runs almost silently. The current price is $36.99, which might sound average, but similar models on Amazon are marked up to $50 or $60. It includes a remote control, an off timer, and multi-directional oscillation. It's perfect for a study desk or bedside for those who get a hot back at night. 10. Midea Duo 12,000 BTU SACC Portable AC. This portable air conditioner is capable of cooling up to 550 square feet, enough for a large living room without needing to cut into walls for a permanent installation. Inverter technology helps the unit run quietly and save electricity, and it has a Wi-Fi chip for phone control. The price is $489.99, whereas similar high-capacity units at Home Depot can easily reach $500 to $600. It's ideal for rental apartments where you don't want to do any renovations. 11. OmniBreeze Smart Tower Fan. The small screen on the fan body displays the exact room temperature at that moment. A small detail that I find much more convenient than a regular tower fan. At 38 inches tall, its slim design takes up very little floor space, and it connects wirelessly to a smartphone for control. The price is only $39.99, while similar models with screens and app connectivity on the market often cost $60 or $70. It fits neatly in a corner of the living room or bedroom. 12. Atomi Smart Two-Way AC and Heater. Not every store carries this. It's a limited line that only a few large branches stock, so if you see it on the shelf, you should consider it immediately. The unit both cools and heats, allowing for year-round use regardless of winter or summer. It features smart air filtration and can connect to home virtual assistants. The listed price is $949.99, comparable to major appliance brands, but buying it here gets you a 2-year warranty. It replaces the need to buy separate heaters and air conditioners. 13. Shark TurboBlade X-Large Fan. It can be placed horizontally on the floor or stood up vertically against a wall. The same fan allows for 2 completely different layouts. Airflow acceleration technology pushes cool air much further than a regular fan, yet the machine still runs quietly even at full power. The listed price is $199.99, and buying it here usually includes extra accessories compared to buying elsewhere. It's perfect for the foot of the bed or in a home gym. The price of this item is much cheaper than similar models elsewhere. I checked 3 websites in a row to make sure I wasn't seeing things. 14. Woozoo Pedestal Oscillating Fan. Every time this pedestal fan goes on sale, it invariably becomes the best seller in the section. I've noticed this for several summers now. It features 3D oscillation, spreading air throughout a large room without needing extra fans in other corners. The height is adjustable, and it comes with a remote. The price has dropped below $80, while smart oscillating pedestal fans of this size elsewhere all demand over $100. It's suitable for a dining room or a small meeting room. 15. Dyson Cool AM07 Bladeless Fan. No blades spin, just a continuous, gentle stream of cool air, thanks to the proprietary air multiplier technology that the company has maintained for many years. 10 wind speed settings, a timer from 15 minutes to 9 hours, and a magnetic remote that attaches to the top of the fan to prevent loss. Priced at $299.99, similar to the manufacturer's deep discount, but with easier returns. Families with young children or playful pets should consider this model carefully because it has no rotating blades. 16. Lasco Superfan Industrial Floor Fan. The sturdy outer casing is impact-resistant, perfect for a garage fan without fear of bumping into things while moving. The industrial-grade motor delivers powerful airflow, enough to cool even the hottest corners of the house. And it even has 2 power outlets on the side for plugging in other tools. At $59.99, it's significantly cheaper than the heavy-duty floor fans sold at home improvement stores. It's suitable for car repairs, floor cleaning, or construction work. 17. Gourmet Fast Ice Cream Maker. Just pour in the ingredients and it runs immediately. You don't have to wait all day to freeze a bowl in the freezer like common ice cream makers. It makes soft serve, gelato, or sorbet in a short amount of time and comes with a built-in cone holder and topping tray. The price is under $200 compared to self-cooling compressor models elsewhere that are at least $300 to $400. It turns your kitchen into a mini ice cream shop for the kids. 18. Artica Sunnyvale LED Ceiling Fan and Light. The crisp white light spreads evenly across a desk, leaving no dark corners, while the fan blades above spin quietly without wobbling. The minimalist design fits modern architecture, and all wind and light features are adjusted via a handheld remote. The price is $124.99, significantly lower than similar smart fan light combos in furniture showrooms, which are often over $180. Installing it in an office or a small bedroom saves ceiling space. The wingspan of the next item is so long that I had to step back several paces to see the whole thing. 19. Hunter Ceiling Fan with Light. The Hunter name has been synonymous with durability and quiet motors for decades, so when I see this brand on sale, I pay attention immediately. The 50-inch wingspan creates a large airflow that covers a wide room, featuring a light kit in the center and control via remote or phone app. The price is $124.99, which is 20 to 30% cheaper than buying from an authorized dealer. A large living room or primary bedroom is a perfect fit for this size. 20. Bestway Power Steel Pool. This pool spans 20 by 12 feet, large enough to hold an entire family at once. It features a triple-layered, tear-resistant wall, is incredibly easy to install, and comes with a ladder, a water filtration system, and even a solar-powered water heater. The price is $569.99, while a complete set with an external heater could easily cost $700 or $800. Set it up early in the morning, and by afternoon you can have a pool party for the whole family. 21. Titan Deep Freeze Cooler Backpack. Once on your shoulders, you can immediately feel the padded straps. Even when fully loaded with frozen goods, it doesn't dig into your shoulders like those thin, flimsy cooler bags. The gel walls keep things deep frozen for many hours. The lining is absolutely leak-proof, and there's a bottle opener built into the strap. The price is $41.99. While buying directly from the brand site for the same size hits $60 to $70. It's best kept in the trunk to hold seafood or drinks during long trips. 22. Step 2. Tropical Splash Lagoon. With multiple tiers of water channels, a spinning wheel, and a whole bunch of included water scoops, there's enough for several children to play together without fighting. It's made of thick molded plastic with safe rounded edges. This brand is known for being expensive, so I noticed the discount immediately. The price is $99.99, much lower than what specialty toy stores sell it for, which is usually over $130. Place it in the yard or on a large balcony for the kids to enjoy a whole summer afternoon. 23. Hurley Polarized Sunglasses, Assorted Styles. On the water, these goggles float effortlessly instead of sinking as I initially thought. The polarized lenses eliminate glare from the water or road surface. The frames fit snugly to the face, and they are scratch-resistant and UV-protected. At $29.99, similar floating goggles from other marine sports brands typically cost around $50 or $60. They're suitable for paddleboarding, surfing, or long-distance driving. Golfers will likely love this, and the price comes out to only half of what you'd pay retail at a sports store. 24. Callaway Golf Umbrella 2-Pack. 62 inches is the wingspan of this umbrella, protecting the whole body while still having a vented gap in the middle so high winds don't flip it inside out. The fiberglass frame is light but durable. The double canopy fabric provides maximum sun protection, and it has a quick automatic open button. The set of two is $29.99, which calculates to $15 each. Buying them individually at a sports store would cost $30 or more. Use it for sun protection while golfing, or keep it in the car for when it pours. 25. Premium Car Sunshade Set. I once left my car outside all day, and when I opened the door, it was as hot as stepping into an oven. Since then, I always keep this set in my trunk. The silver coating reflects sunlight extremely well, consisting of one large piece for the windshield and two small pieces with suction cups for the side windows. The price is under $17, while a similar three-piece set at an auto accessory shop costs $20 to $30. It protects leather interiors and dashboard plastic from fading and cracking due to harsh sun. 26. Pet cooling mat. The internal gel layer self-activates to cool down as soon as a pet lies on it, requiring no electricity or pre-chilling in the fridge like typical cooling pads. The outer fabric is waterproof and scratch-resistant, and it wipes clean easily with a wet cloth. It comes in orange and green. The price is $19.99, while similar large mats at professional pet store chains are marked up to $30 or $40. Spreading it in a travel crate or on the floor helps pets avoid heat stroke on summer days. 27. Fresh, seedless grapes. Thin skin, crisp texture, and a naturally sweet, refreshing taste. Not harsh like some artificially ripened grapes. Strict refrigeration ensures long-lasting freshness and provides plenty of vitamin C and fiber for the whole family. This week's price is $7.99 for a 3-pound box, which works out to less than $3 per pound, significantly cheaper than the $3 or $4 at organic stores. Delicious eaten fresh, in salads, or frozen and added to a glass of water. 28. Fresh blueberries. Each fruit is evenly ripe, undamaged when the box is opened, and has a harmonious sweet and sour taste, making it enjoyable for both adults and children. It's high in antioxidants and good for cardiovascular health and memory, according to many nutritional studies. This week's price is $4.49 for an 18-ounce box. You'd usually only find a 1/3 sized box at the market for a similar price. Enjoy it with yogurt, use it in muffins, or freeze it to make fruit ice cubes to decorate drinks. There's a drink you can finish mixing in 10 seconds, and the taste is no different than standing in line at a cafe. 29. Starbucks Medium Roast Iced Coffee. Every morning, I used to plan to stop by a drive-thru for a cup, but since I found this multi-bottle pack, that habit has changed completely. Just open the cap, and it's ready to drink. The flavor is smooth and balanced without being too bitter. It's unsweetened, so you're free to customize the sweetness to your liking. A 2-pack of 48-ounce bottles is $8.99. Buying them individually at other supermarkets costs $5 or $6 per bottle. Pour it into a glass, add a bit of creamer and ice cubes, and you have an iced latte instantly. 30. Coffee Mate French Vanilla. The French vanilla flavor in this bottle is much stronger and sweeter than the kind I usually use, with a rich, creamy taste that many people love, which is why I rarely choose this particular blend. Looking closely at the ingredients, it contains hydrogenated vegetable oil and artificial flavoring. Those who prioritize clean ingredients should consider this before buying. The price is $8.99 for a large bottle, much cheaper than buying several smaller bottles at the market. It's suitable for large-scale brewing for the office or family parties. 31. Titan XL Cooler Bag. With its enormous capacity, it can hold an entire bulk purchase. The zippers are smooth, and the reinforced handles are so sturdy I could hang a heavy bag of seafood on it without worrying about them breaking. The thick insulation, combined with Titan Gel ice packs, keeps things cold for a long journey. At $12.99, a thinner, medium-sized insulated bag in the supermarket usually costs $10 to $15. Keep it handy in the trunk of your car, and you won't have to worry about frozen food thawing on the go. 32. Gatorade Lower Sugar. With only 5 grams of sugar per bottle compared to the regular 21, this improvement gives me peace of mind when buying it for the whole family. 24 12-ounce bottles, compact and easy to hold, provide quick mineral replenishment after strenuous activity without the worry of excessive sugar intake. At $14.49 for a case, that's less than 60 cents a bottle, and individual bottles cost at least $1.50 at vending machines. Perfect for runners, gardeners, or outdoor barbecues. 33. Shark Chill Pill Personal Cooler. Its compact design, like a cooling pill, directs cool air directly to your workspace instead of spreading it throughout the room like a regular fan. The store has permanently lowered the price to under $100, but honestly, I still find it a bit high for a personal cooler of this size. The current price is $99.99 compared to the launch price of $124.99. It's suitable for a corner of your desk that a central air conditioner can't reach. The smart design of the next item won me over immediately, quite different from the hesitation I felt about the price just now. 34. Hisense 8K Ultra Slim L-shaped window AC. The L-shaped design allows it to seal tightly against the window frame, providing both sound insulation and protection against intruders. This is the smartest feature I've seen in any window air conditioner. It cools an area of 350 square feet, and the noisy compressor is located outside, ensuring absolute quiet. The price is under $320, while similar L-shaped models at larger electronics stores typically sell for $399 to $450. It's suitable for bedrooms or reading rooms that tend to get stuffy. This week, I stood in the Costco warehouse and realized one thing. Most of the items currently on sale are at the peak of summer demand, meaning Costco doesn't need to offer deeper discounts because you'll buy them anyway. Here is the list of things they are counting on you not to notice. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Post-it notes. Last August, Target sold individual Post-it packs for 50 cents. There's no reason for this year to be different. Yet this week, Costco is displaying a 10 to 24 pack for $13 after a $4 discount from $17, which comes out to 54 cents per pack for name-brand Post-its. And many people are grabbing them because it sounds reasonable. 3M's microsphere adhesive is truly good, sticking to painted walls or computer monitors and peeling off without leaving marks. And it's 40% cheaper than Staples. But buying 24 packs in the middle of a hot, humid summer is an issue because the acrylic adhesive absorbs moisture and gradually loses its grip, something you only discover when the paper peels up and falls straight to the floor. 2. Premium scissors. To be honest, the third pair of scissors in this set will roll into a kitchen drawer and disappear within 2 weeks. That's not a guess, it's a law. This 3-pack is $7.50 after a $2.50 discount from $10. Featuring titanium-coated nonstick blades and rubber-wrapped handles for both left and right-handed users. Buying the same quality individually at a convenience store usually costs at least $5 to $6 per pair. But this month's back-to-school clearance will drive individual scissors down to $1 to $1.50 each. Buy exactly the number you need. Don't bring home something that will disappear for no clear reason. 3. Vital Protein's unflavored collagen powder. If you are on a regular collagen regimen, this is the one worth using. Grass-fed type 1 and 3 collagen peptides that dissolve in cold coffee or hot water without clumping, are odorless, and are tasteless. After Costco dropped this 34-serving jar to $24, it works out to less than 70 cents a day, which is reasonable. The key detail is that this item goes on instant savings almost like clockwork every 2 to 3 months, with an $8 discount from $32. If you have more than half a jar left at home, there's no rush, as collagen powder opened in the humid summer easily absorbs moisture and clumps before you reach the bottom. Costco has a supplement sales schedule that almost never changes. I will share that entire cycle. 4. Kirkland Signature Omega-3 Fish Oil. USP verified, molecularly distilled for mercury and heavy metals, sourced from cold, deep-sea fish, and less than 6 cents a day for over a year of continuous use, because this jar has 400 soft gels. It sounds like the deal of the year, and Costco dropping it to $23 from $29 is enough for many to grab it immediately. However, fish oil soft gels are particularly heat-sensitive. Just leaving them in a garage under the summer sun for 20 minutes causes the pills to stick together and oxidize inside. When fish oil goes rancid, it not only smells bad, but its anti-inflammatory effects also decrease, and you won't know it until you're halfway through the jar. For a small household, buying a 400-count jar right now is a decision you will regret later. 5. Nature's Bounty Odorless Fish Oil. Before going to Costco for this, open the Walgreens app. Nature's Bounty runs buy one get one deals almost periodically at Walgreens and CVS. Combined with manufacturer coupons, the price per jar is often lower than the $20 Costco is charging after a $5 discount from $25. Formula-wise, the enteric coating prevents the pill from dissolving in the stomach, releasing the fish oil in the small intestine instead. No fishy burps. And 980 milligrams of active omega-3 per single soft gel is a higher concentration than most similar products. However, these pills are large. Seniors often report difficulty swallowing and want to break them in half, which destroys the enteric coating and ruins the product's main advantage. 6. Bic Gelocity Gel Pens. The gel ink dries in less than a second, is smear-free for left-handed writers, and features a full-body rubber grip to prevent hand fatigue during long writing sessions. At 65 cents a pen after Costco marked this 20-pack down to $12.99 from $16.99, it's a price worth buying under normal conditions. But 20 gel pens is an unrealistic number for personal needs, and this is exactly the type of item people stockpile only to have the ink dry up before they reach the last pen. This month, Target and Walmart will push the same gel pens down to 50 cents to $1 for 2 to 4 count packs. Buying exactly what you need ensures the ink stays fresh and prevents wasting money on pens that are never uncapped. 7. High Sierra Loop Backpack. This is a backpack worth buying, just not right now. It features a padded, shock-resistant sleeve for laptops up to 15.6 inches, a Vapor mesh airflow system to distribute weight across the shoulders and back, and 600D polyester fabric that lasts 3 to 5 years without zipper failures. Costco is selling it for $25.99 after a $6 discount from $31.99, which is an early season introductory discount, not a true clearance. Later this month, when Costco needs to clear warehouse space for fall-winter inventory, this backpack item usually drops to $14.97 or $19.97. Waiting 3 to 4 weeks saves you an extra $6 to $11 for doing nothing but not buying it today. There are about 10 days each year when back-to-school items at Costco hit their absolute lowest prices. I will point out that exact window. 8. Top Flight Wireless One-Subject Notebooks. The lay-flat thermal binding instead of a metal spiral is a smarter design than many think. It won't scratch the laptop in your backpack and allows you to write on both sides of the page without obstruction. That is why many U.S. elementary schools put this type of notebook on their recommended safety list. This 6-pack is $9.99 after a $3 discount from $12.99. But this month, Aldi and Target will clear out student notebooks for 25 to 35 cents each. Buying the 6-pack combo now means paying nearly 5 times what you would if you waited 3 weeks. Not to mention 6 notebooks take up significant cabinet space. 9. Washington Sweet Cherries. This 4-pound box of Washington cherries is $11.99 after a $3 discount from $14.99, and $3 a pound is clearly cheaper than Asian markets or Whole Foods. These are small pit, thick flesh cherries sized row 10 to 10.5, crunchy and mildly sweet. Nothing to complain about regarding quality. However, it's the end of the month and near the end of cherry season. The fruit is past its peak ripeness, so the skin is thinner and it softens significantly faster than early June crops. If a household of 2 or 3 doesn't finish nearly 2 kilograms in 2 days, you will definitely see the cherries leak juice and gradually mold in the refrigerator. Buy them if you have plans for a cherry tart, or if the whole family will eat them this weekend. Otherwise, skip them. 10. USDA Choice Beef Ribeye Steak. The marbling is consistent, cut to steakhouse thickness, and graded USDA Choice, just below Prime in the United States Department of Agriculture's ranking. Costco is discounting $5 off each tray, from about $65 down to $60, and that $5 figure sounds small because it is small. This month is the peak of barbecue season. Costco doesn't need to discount deeper because these trays will sell out before the end of the day, even without a discount. Labor Day in early September is when the price per pound truly drops significantly. If you have a party this weekend, buy it. Otherwise, wait. 11. Kirkland Signature Fresh Foster Farms Chicken Wings. Even after the $4 discount per tray, the price per pound is still around $2.80. This week, Kroger and Safeway are on sale for fresh chicken wings at $1.99 a pound, which is a large enough gap to avoid rushing. The meat is not water-pumped, the skin is thin, the texture is firm, and they are divided into 3 vacuum-sealed packs for easy freezing. Foster Farms quality is unquestionable. But when local markets are nearly $1 cheaper per pound, there is no reason to choose Costco this week. The next item on this list looks like a deal, but your freezer will pay the price if you buy it. 12. Ballpark Beef Franks. If your house has a barbecue party this weekend, these are a good buy. $10.49 after a $3.50 discount from $13.99 for 100% beef sausages with a skin that gets snappy and crunchy when grilled. The official brand of Major League Ballparks. But 4 large packs without a specific party plan will turn your freezer into a puzzle during this hot summer rather than a source of savings. 13. Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bars. 70 cents for a Haagen-Dazs bar is nearly 3 times cheaper than 7-Eleven. Costco is selling a 15-count box for $10.49 after a $3.50 discount from $13.99. No one disputes the quality, but the issue isn't money, it's physics. The journey from the warehouse freezer to the parking lot, into the car, and home in this month's oven-like heat is enough for the ice cream to partially melt and then refreeze. When chocolate melts and refreezes, the crystalline structure changes completely, and the crunchy shell never returns to its original state. If you have an ice bag and can get home in 20 minutes, buy it. Otherwise, leave it. 14. Lay's Classic Potato Chips. A $1.50 discount from $6.99 down to $5.49 for a 28-ounce bag of chips, equivalent to 4 or 5 standard bags. Lay's Classic is unbeatable. Thin-cut, crispy, seasoned with sea salt, and gluten-free. But opening this large bag in high summer humidity is a losing battle from the start. The chips will go stale in a few days, even with the bag clipped shut. Unless you are preparing for a large picnic this weekend, where the bag will be finished that day. 15. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen SPF 50. By the end of this month, more than half of summer has passed, and this 3-bottle set, after a $4 discount from $17.99 down to $13.99, won't be finished before summer ends. Helioplex technology provides comprehensive UVA and UVB protection. It's fast-drying, non-greasy, and water sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes. This is the #1 sunscreen recommended by U.S. dermatologists. But sunscreen opened and kept until next year will significantly lose its effectiveness because Helioplex active ingredients degrade over time. Buying 1 bottle to finish this season is enough. The next one is also a 3-bottle set, also for summer, also for the same reason not to buy, but with an added detail about DEET that the CDC just updated its recommendations on. 16. Off. Deep Woods Insect Repellent. Similar to sunscreen, you are buying a 3-bottle set of mosquito spray for $15.99 after a $4 discount from $19.99 right as summer is ending. 25% DEET is the standard concentration recommended by the US CDC, providing 8 hours of continuous protection from mosquitoes and ticks, fast-drying and non-sticky. But after this month, the need for outdoor mosquito spray drops significantly. 3 bottles are enough to last until the end of next year. Yet the effectiveness of DEET doesn't decrease much if stored properly. 1 bottle is enough for the remainder of this season. 17. Bestway Steel Pro Max Above Ground Swimming Pool. The $60 discount from $299.99 to $239.99 looks impressive, but this is only the beginning. With a rust-resistant frame-link steel frame, 3-layer puncture-resistant DuraPlus liner, and an included filter pump, this is a family pool worth the money when bought at the right price. The issue is that Costco needs to clear all summer inventory before stocking Christmas and winter items. And that's when this pool will be marked with a clearance tag at a 50% discount or more. Waiting until mid-month saves at least $100 with no trade-offs. 18. Intex Canopy Island Inflatable Lounge. Down to $29.99 from $39.99 after a $10 discount, This is a large, inflatable lounge with a detachable fabric sunshade, dual backrests, and 2 cup holders. The heavy-duty premium vinyl is very scratch-resistant, and it looks great on Instagram. But with only a few weeks left, you'll spend the entire winter deflating, folding, and finding a place to store something this bulky. Buying it to use once or twice and then storing it until next summer is a very likely scenario for $30. 19. Timber Ridge Spruce Quickset 6-Person Glamping Tent. It sets up in less than 2 minutes and features a high ceiling allowing adults to stand upright. 190T polyester fabric with a 600mm PU waterproof coating and a heavy-duty fiberglass frame. Costco is selling it for $119.99 after a $30 discount from $149.99. And if you have a camping trip planned this month, this is an acceptable price. But camping gear gets massive clearance markdowns around Labor Day in September, and at that time, this tent model usually drops below $80. Buying now means paying $40 more than the price you'd get by waiting 6 weeks. There is one thing that is the most expensive and has the biggest discount, but the upcoming Black Friday will make today's discount look like nothing. 20. Dyson V15 Detect Total Clean Extra Vacuum. This is the name everyone wants, but needs to buy at the right time. A green laser detects microscopic dust invisible to the naked eye. A piezo sensor automatically adjusts suction power based on actual dust density. An LCD screen reports dust particle sizes in real time, and HEPA filtration traps 99.99% of particles as small as 0.3 microns. Costco is selling it for $599.99 after a $100 discount from $699.99. And the Costco bundle includes 8 to 10 specialized tool attachments, making it more valuable than the standard version elsewhere. However, Dyson offers record discounts on Labor Day and Black Friday, usually between $150 and $200, and that is the time to spend your money. 21. Pyrex 20-piece glass food storage set. This set actually only has 10 containers and 10 lids, not 20 separate items. The tempered glass is oven, freezer, and dishwasher safe and won't take on stains or odors. $23.99 after a $6 discount from $29.99 is a reasonable price. However, the set contains at least 3 sizes you almost never use, and since this isn't seasonal merchandise, there's no reason to buy it this week rather than any other. 22. Agio Veranda 5-piece woven patio dining set. Rust-resistant aluminum frame, hand-woven all-weather wicker, sunbrella fade-resistant cushions, porcelain tiled tabletop, and 360-degree swivel chairs. It lasts 8 to 10 years outdoors. Worth the money, but $999.99 after a $300 discount from $1,299.99 is not the bottom. Wait 2 to 3 more weeks and the starred inventory will drop below $500 to $600. Today's discount is just the start. 23. Gain liquid laundry detergent. Before putting this jug in your cart, check the Target app. This week, Target is running a buy $50 of household items, get a $15 gift card promotion. Combined with Gain coupons, the price per load is lower than the $16.49 Costco is charging after a $4.50 discount from $20.99. Gain Original Scent stays on fabric for weeks and is compatible with both types of washers. A good product, but this week Costco is not the place to buy it. There is a way to calculate the cost of laundry detergent that most buyers don't know. And once you know it, that Costco jug will look completely different. 24. Centrum Silver Multivitamin. A 325-count jar is almost a 1-year supply for one person. And that's the first thing to think about before looking at the $18.99 price after a $5 discount from $23.99. Centrum Silver has over 25 vitamins specifically for people over 50. It's a long-standing brand no one disputes. But Walgreens is running a BOGO on multivitamins. Buying 2 smaller jars for the price of 1 makes the total cost lower and allows the flexibility to change formulas if needed without being stuck with a giant unfinished jar. 25. Pantene Essential Botanicals Shampoo and Conditioner. It's not a quality issue. rosewater or bamboo essence, pro vitamin B5, paraben-free, and $9.99 after a $3 discount from $12.99. The price is fine. But using this same scent continuously for months causes silicone buildup, making hair heavy and greasy without you noticing immediately. The 38.2 fluid ounce bottle is also bulky. It won't fit on small bathroom shelves, and if it tips over once, it covers the whole floor. 26. Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in water. The lightweight gel absorbs instantly, and it locks in moisture for 48 hours. It saves over $15 compared to Ulta, priced at $25.99 after a $7 discount from $32.99. However, a wide-mouth jar that you dip your fingers into every day is the shortest path for bacteria to enter, and summer temperatures accelerate that process. If you don't finish both jars in time, the quality drops before the jar hits the bottom. 27. Starbucks French Roast Whole Bean Coffee. French Roast is the darkest roast in the Starbucks catalog, with signature smoky and caramel notes. It saves over 50% compared to buying small bags at the store. The $5.50 discount from $21.99 down to $16.49 makes the decision even easier. But dark roast coffee in an opened bag during this hot and humid month oxidizes quickly, becoming oily and losing its flavor before you finish even half of the 1+ kilogram bag. 28. Hurley Men's and Women's Swim Rash Guard and Shorts. Polyester spandex 4-way stretch fabric, extremely fast drying, with UPF 50 to block 98% of solar radiation. If you need to wear it to the beach this week, buy it at $14.99 after a $5 discount from $19.99. Otherwise, don't. At the end of the month, Costco clears out swimwear to stock fall-winter goods, and the red clearance tag will push Hurley down to $4.97 or $6.97. Buying today is paying nearly $10 extra for lack of patience. Before buying paper towels anywhere, there is a simple calculation that, once done, will prevent you from ever buying on impulse again. 29. Bounty Paper Towels Selecta Size. 12 enormous rolls are equivalent to 30 regular rolls. They are durable even when wet, and the Selecta Size design lets you tear a half or full sheet to avoid waste. Costco sells it for $20.49 after a $4.50 discount from $24.99. But Target this week is giving a $15 gift card when you buy $50 in household items. Combining paper towels with a few other things makes the price per roll lower than Costco without needing to haul home 12 rolls that take up an entire corner of your pantry. 30. Claritin 24-Hour Allergy Medicine. The most blunt part today is Costco sells Claritin 115 tablets for $35.99 after a $9 discount from $44.99. And a few steps away in the same section is Kirkland Allerclear, the same active ingredient, same dosage, and same non-drowsy effect. 365 tablets for less than $12. The peak pollen allergy season is over. There's no excuse for this decision. I also once bought a 400-count jar of omega-3 in the middle of this month, only to open it and find the soft gels stuck together in one solid block. No one is immune to these mistakes. The only thing that separates a smart shopper from the rest is knowing the mistake exists before you make it. While you're still debating whether to stop by Costco this week, the warehouse has quietly cleared out an entire section to push out a series of clearance deals, and every day you hesitate is another day stock dwindles a bit more. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Rubber duck dog toy. Walking past the pet toy section, I almost skipped this rubber duck until I saw several dog owners surrounding the shelf. It comes in 3 colors, purple, gray, and yellow, with a squeaker hidden inside. And seeing how the neighbor's lab lunges for it, that sound must be truly addictive. The clearance price is $9.97, compared to the original $18.99, over half off. The rubber is thick and tough. No matter how hard dogs chew, it's difficult to tear apart in just one afternoon like the cheap toys you often see. 2. Kohler Dual Shower Head. My bathroom still uses the single shower head from when I first moved in. So when I saw this Kohler Duo, I stopped for longer than planned. One fixed rain head is on top and one flexible handheld head. They can be used separately or at the same time. The chrome plating is shiny and feels solid in the hand. No cheap plastic feel, even though the body is made of engineered plastic. The price is $99.97, compared to the original $139.99. And for a reputable plumbing brand like Kohler, this is a rarely seen price. 3. Kevin's Simmer Sauces. There are nights coming home tired from work, not knowing what to cook. And this box of Kevin's sauces is a lifesaver for days like that. 6 packets per box. Just stir-fry with chicken or beef for about 10 minutes, and dinner is done. No extra seasoning needed. Natural ingredients, no refined sugar, suitable for those on a keto diet. The clearance price is $6.97 for the whole box of 6, which works out to just over $1 a packet. Much cheaper than buying them individually at the supermarket. Beneath the spice rack was a stack of small, unremarkable trays, until I flipped them over and saw a brand name familiar to home cooks. 4. Nordicware Small Baking Sheets. This set of small baking sheets sits modestly on the shelf, easy to miss if you're not paying close attention. But this is the familiar Naturals line that American home cooks hunt for whenever it goes on clearance. Pure aluminum with no nonstick coating that peels easily, so cookies or roasted garlic brown evenly with a beautiful golden color. The rim is reinforced with steel, so there's no worry about warping under high heat. Price is only $14.97 compared to the original $24.99. A small item, but worth putting in the cart. 5. Greenworks Lawnmower. Every summer, I dread dragging the power cord out to the backyard to mow the lawn. So when I saw this battery-powered Greenworks mower on sale, I had to stop my cart for a closer look. No gas smell, no loud noise, just charge the battery and push the button to go. It features a 3-in-1 cutting system that mulches, bags, or side discharges depending on your needs. The clearance price is $429.97 compared to the original $549.99, plus the annual savings on gas and maintenance. 6. Fruit Icon Tumblers. These 4 fruit pattern glass tumblers fit neatly into a small box, but the colors are so vibrant I held them up to admire for a moment before putting them in my cart. Each glass features a different fruit, sharply hand-painted, and they are dishwasher safe, so you don't have to worry about scratches after a few uses. Perfect for juice or iced tea in the summer, they look very elegant on an outdoor dining table. The price is $16.97 for all 4, which is less than $4.50 per glass. 7. 17-piece kitchen knife set. This 17-piece knife set feels heavier in the hand than I expected when I tried it out. And that's a good sign because the handle is balanced with the blade, so you don't lose leverage while cutting. It includes a chef's knife, a boning knife, 8 steak knives, poultry shears, and an oak wood block for the countertop that looks great. The blades are laser sharpened, so they hold their edge longer than regular knives. The clearance price is $169.97 compared to the original $249.99, an investment that can last decades if cared for properly. 8. Large vintage-style rug. This large vintage-style rug was rolled up in a huge cylinder in the corner of the shelf. The couple standing nearby had to work together to hoist it into their cart. It features a classic Persian pattern with an artistic, faded look that looks high-end rather than cheap. One thing to note is that the rug is not machine washable, spot clean only, but for a size of nearly 8 by 10 feet, this is still a hard-to-find price point. The clearance price is $49.97 compared to the original $99.99. The next thing I found fits right in the palm of my hand, yet it still made me linger to read the packaging. 9. IO Sense Electric Toothbrush. This IO Sense electric toothbrush set comes in a sleek, glossy cardboard box, a type of packaging I usually shy away from because I assume it's expensive, but the clearance price is surprisingly reasonable. It includes 2 toothbrushes, replacement brush heads, a magnetic charging base, and a travel case. The pressure sensor alerts you immediately if you're brushing too hard, preventing gum damage. The price is $69.97 for the set of 2, compared to the original $139.99, which is about half the price of a single toothbrush elsewhere. 10. Method Body Wash. This bottle of Method Body Wash is much larger than the size usually found at supermarkets. You can feel the weight difference immediately, and the coconut and hibiscus scent is light rather than overpowering like some types I've used. It's plant-based, paraben-free, and phthalate-free, creating a fine lather that doesn't dry out the skin after showering. At nearly 33.8 ounces, it will last the whole family for several months. The clearance price is $9.97 compared to the original $15.99, nearly double the volume of the small version, but almost the same price. 11. Giant Guess Who Game. The price tag on the board clearly says $59.97, exactly $30 off the original $89.99, right as I turn the corner into the toy aisle. A board nearly as tall as an adult stands prominently. Only upon looking closely did I realize it was the old-school Guess Who game, just scaled up 3 times. The character face frames are printed sharply and click into place solidly rather than feeling flimsy like the thin plastic you often encounter. It can be played indoors or outdoors, truly a rare kind of game that everyone from grandparents to young kids can jump into immediately. 12. Sony WH-1000X M5 headphones with soft case. I tried them on right at the counter and had to take a few seconds to remember I was standing in an aisle and not at home, because the surrounding noise almost completely vanished. These are Sony's active noise-canceling headphones, marked down from $319.99 to $149.97, kept locked away in a glass cabinet, a familiar sign of high-end gear. The battery lasts all day long without needing a recharge, and the ear pads are plush, perfect for long-haul flyers or those working in open offices. 13. 5-gallon gas can. Same quality, just a different shape, yet the price difference is $10. Costco just changed to a new model for their 5-gallon gas cans, pushing the price down to $14.97, $10 cheaper than the previous $24.99 level for this older style batch, even though the quality is just as good. The spout automatically shuts off when full, and the thick walls can withstand the harsh sun in the garage all summer. Families living in storm-prone areas or those who enjoy long road trips should keep one on hand just in case. There was something running so quietly that I had to look at a tiny light dot to be sure it was operating. 14. Blue Air Mini Max Air Purifier. It turns out to be a pair of Blue Air air purifiers, a Swedish brand, running so quietly that the tiny indicator light is the only sign the machine is working. The price for the pair is only $49.97, less than 2/3 of the original $89.99, which works out to about $25 per machine. The filter combines with activated carbon to remove both fine dust and odors from the room. During pollen season or when wildfire smoke drifts from afar, putting one in the bedroom makes an immediate difference. 15. Cuisinart 4-in-1 Expandable Tub. How can such a small plastic box do 4 things? I wondered that as I picked up this Cuisinart tub, priced at $9.97, just half the usual $19.99, and it folds down much more compactly than I imagined. When opened, it serves as a cutting board, a vegetable wash basin, and a storage bin, with a drainage valve at the bottom, making it convenient for camping or backyard BBQs. The thick, BPA-free PP plastic provides peace of mind for food contact. 16. Avocado chair. My hand sank right in when I pressed on the shell of the chair, and the avocado shape made 2 nearby children giggle. The avocado pit protrudes just enough to act as a backrest for kids to sit and read. The velvet fabric is soft, and the elastic cotton filling holds its shape rather than going flat after a few weeks like cheap versions. Each box contains only 1 chair. If you're buying for 2 kids, you have to get 2 separate boxes. Dropping from $79.99 to $49.97, this birthday gift is now much easier to choose for households with small children. 17. 7,000 lumens flashlight. Just one try and you'll have to squint. 7,000 lumens of brightness is no joke, and the clearance price is equally impressive at only $26.97 compared to $39.99 before the discount. This flashlight feels much more substantial in the hand than regular ones, with an anodized aluminum casing for impact resistance, a zoom function to adjust the beam distance, and even reverse charging for your phone during power outages or when camping far from home. Men often keep one in their car trunk for when it's dark and the roads are deserted. 18. Tramontina Stainless Steel 8-quart multi-cooker. You can tell right away that this pot isn't flimsy. Its 8-quart capacity is enough to simmer a whole chicken or make broth for a large family. The 3-layer base ensures even heat distribution, preventing burning in the middle, and the removable steamer basket and strainer are convenient for steaming vegetables or draining noodles after boiling. This is the kind of pot you buy once and use for a decade without needing to replace it. And it only costs $34.97, $15 cheaper than the original price of $49.99. How long has it been since you saw a real discount on Lego? The answer is sitting right on the next shelf. 19. Lego FIFA Football Icon Assortment. I haven't seen Lego discounted by more than 10% in 3 years. Yet this World Cup-themed shelf is actually on clearance, with prices ranging from $19.97 to $49.97 depending on the set, about 30% lower than the usual $29.99 to $69.99. The pieces have sharp details and a snug fit, not loose like knockoffs, and there are even player models performing bicycle kicks as a highlight for the collection. Buying ahead to save for Christmas or a birthday is sensible, since these prices aren't always available. 20. Waffle Texture Towels. You can immediately feel the difference in thickness compared to regular towels. The honeycomb weave helps absorb water quickly and dry just as fast, and the price has dropped to $6.97, exactly half the previous $12.99. The towels are only available in green and blue, and because they're made of pure cotton, they get softer with each wash, unlike some cheaper ones that become stiff. Perfect for taking to the beach or swimming pool without worrying about mold in your bag. 21. Bob Stroller. The wheels glide smoothly from the very first turn I push around the aisle, without the familiar squeak of cheap strollers. This is the Bob Stroller line, famous among parents who jog or hike. The clearance price has dropped to $399.97, a full $200 lower than the original $599 price. It features an aerospace-grade aluminum frame and air-filled rubber tires, so it stays smooth over gravel or bumpy sidewalks, and the large canopy provides great sun protection. For families who often take their kids to the park on weekends, this is an investment that will last for years without worrying about minor breakages. 22. Corksicle Water Bottle and Steel Tumbler Set. A single insulated bottle on the brand's website costs nearly $30. Yet here I'm getting a whole set of 2 for even less. The Corksicle set includes a bottle and a cup, with triple-layer insulation technology that keep drinks cold for up to 25 hours and hot for 12. The non-slip base ensures it won't tip over on your car's dashboard. The price is now only $19.97, less than half the original $39.99. Perfect for taking to work in the morning or to the gym, and this brand doesn't usually have sales. 23. Roundup Weed Killer. Every year around this time, Roundup herbicide is long gone from Costco's shelves. But this year, due to a large import, there's still some stock available for those who missed out. The formula kills weeds completely in just one spray, and the included pressure sprayer eliminates the need for complicated mixing. The price is reduced to $24.97, about $15 less than the usual $39.99 at Lowe's. Anyone with a large garden, paved walkway, or overgrown weeds should take advantage of this offer. It's not decor, and it's not kitchenware. The next item belongs to outdoor gatherings. 24. Oneida Basket Set with Cutlery. This item immediately makes me imagine a weekend picnic. You just grab the basket and have a full set of cutlery for the whole family. It's a country-style woven basket with a sturdy handle and internal straps to keep the cutlery from shifting while moving in the car. The price right now is only $19.97, a $15 drop from the previous $34.99, significantly cheaper than picnic baskets at Target, which usually cost over $40. For those who frequently host outdoor meals, this is a compact item worth keeping in the trunk year-round. 25. Homedics Premium Portable Steam Sauna. It sets up in less than a minute and folds down just as fast, compact enough to tuck under a bed. This is a mini sauna that uses infrared membranes to heat up quickly, with armholes so you can reach out to read a book or hold a phone while steaming. The price has dropped to $179.97, just over half the original $249.99, and still less than a tenth of the cost of fixed wooden sauna cabins on the market. After a long day, having this at home saves you from driving to a spa and spending more on service fees. 26. Denmark 4-piece white all-purpose bowls. I stacked 4 bowls on top of each other to see if they fit together, and the thick glaze made them feel much heavier than cheaper bowls that often chip. They're suitable for salads, pho, or noodles, and are safe for both microwave and dishwasher use, so you don't have to worry about washing each one by hand. All 4 cost only $9.97, down from the original $16.99, less than $2.50 each. Many people buy 2 or 3 sets at once to create a matching set for the whole family. 27. Shark Flex Fusion Air Styler System. Placed next to a Dyson Airwrap that cost $500 or $600, this Shark machine looks more modest, but once you try it out, you'll see it's not lacking at all. Continuous temperature measurement technology prevents hair from scorching, and the auto-wrap curlers pull hair in using airflow so you don't have to wrap it by hand. It's down to $279.97, well below the pre-discount $349.99, and less than half the price of its competitor, despite nearly identical styling results. For hair styling at home instead of going to a salon, this is an investment worth considering. 28. Nordic Ware Pizza Pan Set. Looking at the pan surface covered in tiny holes, I guessed immediately that its main use isn't just for baking pizza, but also for crisping up French fries or morning hash browns. It's a 2-pack of non-stick aluminum pans. Moisture escapes quickly through the holes so the crust gets evenly crispy, rather than soggy like when baking on a regular sheet. The pair is now only $14.97, $8 less than the previous $22.99. Not as bulky as a pizza stone, and easy to wash with regular dish soap. Next is an item as glossy as real china, but you only realize it's plastic once you pick it up. 29. Kirkland Signature Elegant Plastic Plates. 50 plates in one pack for under $7. I had to look at the price tag twice to be sure. These are Kirkland brand hard plastic plates with a glossy look that mimics china and a subtle gold rim, so they still look formal for a birthday or office party rather than like cheap disposables. The price has dropped to $6.97, less than half the previous $14.99. Significantly reducing the cleanup work after a party without sacrificing appearance. They can hold heavy barbecue food with lots of sauce without the risk of collapsing like thin paper plates. 30. Spruce Organic Weed Killer. Families with young children or pets who play outdoors have likely faced the dilemma of balancing weed control with family safety, and this spruce spray solves that worry perfectly. Made with natural plant acids, it dehydrates and wilts weeds within hours of spraying, and once dry, it's safe for children and pets to play in. The current price is $29.97, $15 less than the original $44.99, a rare discount for an organic product that's usually more expensive than conventional chemicals. Use it around your vegetable garden or children's play area with peace of mind. 31. Giant Tetris Tumble Game. 3 kids from the neighborhood were arguing about who would drop the bricks first, their laughter echoing across the corner of the toy shelf. This dropper was a giant version of the old Tetris, almost as tall as my 5th grade nephew. The thick plastic bricks made a solid, satisfying clack when dropped, unlike the flimsy, thin toys you often see. It was being sold for $59.97, down 30 from the original $89.99. A screenless form of entertainment where the whole family, from grandparents to grandchildren, could play together. 32. Cuisinart 5-in-1 Griddler with digital controls. With a soft click, the grill plate flipped flat into 2 parallel grilling surfaces right before my eyes, doubling the grilling area in a single motion. This is a Cuisinart griddle grill, with both a grooved surface for meat and a smooth, flat surface for pancakes. Each side has its own temperature control, so you can sear beef and make pancakes simultaneously without worrying about one side burning while the other gets cold. The thick, non-stick coating prevents food from sticking, even at high temperatures. The removable tray is dishwasher safe, making cleanup after a weekend barbecue much easier. It's being sold for $49.97, $30 cheaper than the original price of $79.99. If you have seniors at home or people who move around the house often, the next item is worth stopping for. 33. Mineral Spring Immersion Runner. No matter how much you push, the mat won't budge, thanks to the rubber coating on the underside. No additional mat is needed. The abrasion-resistant weave on top, simple pattern that easily matches any interior, and moderate thickness ensure it won't snag or get caught on doors. Regular vacuuming is sufficient to keep it clean. No complicated machine washing is required. Priced at $19.97, less than half the original $34.99, a small saving but significant safety benefit. It's perfect for lining entryways, under kitchen counters, or along hallways leading to bedrooms, especially useful for homes with elderly people or young children who frequently move around. With a major warehouse clearout of about 33 items, the quantity of each item at each location is usually down to just a few dozen, or sometimes just a few pieces are left. Don't wait to see if the price drops further, because by then, the shelves will likely be empty. Deciding on the spot is still the surest way when you encounter a large-scale clearance like this. This month is Costco's biggest discount period of the year, but it is also the month shoppers are most likely to fall into traps. Back to school, the end of summer, and the need to clear inventory before Christmas imports create a buying pressure that Costco understands better than you. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Ninja Foodi Flex Basket Air Fryer. I've been using an air fryer for 3 years now and haven't seen a $139.99 deal for an 11-quart capacity anywhere else besides this coupon. That's a straight $40 discount from $179.99. A removable divider separating two independent 5.5-quart compartments for cooking 2 different dishes at different temperatures. Smart Finish technology ensures both compartments cook evenly, and a PTFE-free, PFOA-free ceramic coating. Enough to cook a whole 6-pound chicken at once. Ninja doesn't run this deal often, and I see no reason to wait any longer. 2. Ninja Creamy Deluxe Ice Cream Maker. For 2 consecutive summers, it's gone viral across TikTok and Instagram, and Ninja knows exactly where the demand is peaking. The Costco version comes with 3 BPA-free containers instead of the usual 2, an extra $15 per container, making the $169.99 price tag, after a $30 discount from $199.99, look more reasonable on paper. But I've seen the Creamy line drop an additional $40 to $50 on Labor Day and Black Friday for 2 years in a row. Buy it if you need it this summer, otherwise it's a worthwhile test of patience. The next shelf is emptying in a way I haven't seen with any other item in the warehouse this week. 3. Zochirushi Mycom Premium Rice Cooker. Asians in the US don't need me to explain why Zochirushi is different from everything else on the market. The fuzzy logic chip automatically adjusts temperature and time for each type of rice. It has a thick, non-stick coated cast aluminum inner pot, a removable, washable inner lid, and a retractable power cord. Costco is selling it for $79.99 after $20 off from $99.99. And this is the first time I've seen this price in this month's coupon book. This Japanese brand lasts for decades, and the shelves are emptying fast. There's no reason to wait. 4. Gain Liquid Laundry Detergent. This morning, I opened the Target app before going to Costco and saw they were running a promotion. Buy $50 worth of household goods and get a $15 gift card. Combined with my existing Gain coupon, the per load worked out to be about or lower than the $16.79 that Costco was selling it for after a $4.20 discount from $20.99. Gain Original smells great, lasts 6 weeks on fabrics, is compatible with both washing machines, and is a no-brainer. But the nearly 7-pound can was too big to return. 30 seconds checking my phone before deciding was worth it. 5. Finish Quantum Ultimate Dishwasher Tabs. Bosch recommends Finish Quantum, not because of advertising deals. The bioenzymes in this formula protect the dishwasher filter and tubing for longer than conventional formulas. And that's the real reason. Costco is selling it for $18.99 after a $5 discount from $23.99. 18 cents per tablet compared to 30 to 35 cents retail. The gel microsphere technology combines powder to remove burnt-on stains without pre-soaking or rinsing. The thin film dissolves completely. This is a worthwhile price to stock up for the whole year. 6. NeoCell Super Collagen Powder. If you have more than a quarter of a jar left at home, put this down. Costco is selling the 1.5-pound jar for $21.99 after a $6 discount from $27.99, which lasts over 2 months. It contains hydrolyzed collagen types 1 and 3, plus vitamin C and hyaluronic acid for fast absorption. It is a good product at a fair price, but collagen powder absorbs moisture very quickly in this month's hot and humid conditions if the lid isn't sealed tight after every use. Buying it only when your old jar is nearly empty is the right move. 7. Kirkland Signature Omega-3 Fish Oil Soft Gels. The quality is undeniable. USP verified. Molecularly distilled to be completely free of mercury and heavy metals, 684 milligrams of active omega-3 EPA and DHA per serving, and $17.49 after a $4.50 discount from $21.99 for over a year's supply. But I opened the omega-3 jar last summer and found the soft gels stuck together like a clump. Leaving it in the car in the sun this month for just 20 minutes is enough for the fish oil to start oxidizing inside. Once that happens, the anti-inflammatory effects diminish without you knowing until you've finished half the jar. For a small household, buying a smaller jar at the pharmacy is a more practical decision right now. I rarely say buy immediately without thinking twice. The next item is one of those. 8. Schiff Move Free Advanced. I buy Move Free for my father every time I see it in the Costco coupon book because it's the only time the price is truly reasonable. CVS and Walgreens usually sell this same bottle for over 35% more, which is a big enough gap to stop overthinking. 1,500 milligrams glucosamine HCl, chondroitin sulfate, plant-based Uniflex, and joint lubricating hyaluronic acid. 5 benefits in a single pill. Costco is selling it for $24.99 after a $6 discount from $30.99 for 200 tablets. This is the joint supplement brand most recommended by U.S. orthopedic doctors for middle-aged people. Buy it now. 9. Bob's Red Mill Organic Rolled Oats. $2.30 a pound of USDA organic oats. Whole Foods sells the same standard for almost double. Costco is selling a 2-pack, 9 pounds total, for $9.49 after a $3.50 discount from $12.99. 100% organic whole grain oats, soluble beta-glucan for satiety and heart health, no preservatives. Oats keep well preserved for months, and back to school is Bob's Red Mill's biggest deal of the year at Costco. Stocking up is perfectly reasonable. 10. Kirkland Signature Pistachios. This month is the newest California pistachio harvest season, and this Kirkland bag reflects that. The nuts are large, pre-shelled, crunchy, and buttery without being dry or bitter. Roasted with natural sea salt, the Kirkland quality guarantee is not just a formality. Costco is selling them for $14.99 after $4 off from $18.99 for 3 pounds of top-season quality nuts. Kept sealed in the refrigerator, they stay crunchy for months. I buy them during this exact period every year and never regret it. 11. Vita Coco Organic Coconut Water. The last time I bought Vita Coco at 7-Eleven, it was $2.49 a box. Today, Costco is selling a pack of 12 for $12.49 after a $4.50 discount from $16.99, which works out to $1.04 a box. 100% organic coconut water, no artificial sweeteners, and natural potassium equivalent to a banana. With this hot weather this month, a pack of 12 won't last a week in my house, and I think neither will yours. 12. Red Bull Energy Drink. 3 to 4 cans a week makes sense for this 24-can case. Less than that because the last can in the case never tastes as good as the first one when left for too long. Costco is selling it for $31.99 after an $8 discount from $39.99. $1.33 a can compared to $2.50 to $3 at convenience stores. Consider your household's drinking frequency first, then decide. The next item is imported from Italy, and I stood at that shelf longer than anywhere else in the warehouse today. 13. Low-Acre Quadratini Wafer Cookies. A 4.4-ounce low-acre cookie at the regular supermarket usually costs no less than $3.50. This 30-ounce pack is at $6.99 after a $3 discount from $9.99, 7 times the quantity for less than twice the price. The 5-layer Italian wafer cookies are crispy, with 4 layers of hazelnut cream fillings. They are trans-fat-free, contain no artificial flavors, and have a shelf life of weeks. Every time I see these prices at Costco, I buy them and have never regretted it. 14. Pyrex Glass Storage Set. Standing in front of this shelf, I'm often drawn to the 18-piece set, but it's actually just 9 containers with 9 lids. 2 or 3 of those sizes are ones I won't use even once a year, and they just take up space in my kitchen cupboard. Made in the USA, Pyrex tempered glass is microwave, oven, freezer, and dishwasher safe. It costs $22.99 after a $7 discount from $29.99. The quality is impeccable, but this isn't a must-buy item since Costco has them every month. 15. Ninja Foodi Neverstick Premium Nonstick Pans. My old nonstick pan started peeling after 18 months of daily use. I bought Neverstick, and now I understand why the price is different. Forged at 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit with a 0.177-inch thick solid aluminum body, oven safe up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and a magnetic base for induction cooktops. Costco is selling the 2-size set for $54.99 after a $15 discount from $69.99. Whether to buy a regular pan every 2 years or buy this set once and use it for a decade is a personal decision. 16. Duracell Copper Top AA/AAA Alkaline Batteries. I learned this lesson the hardest way. My flashlight battery died during a power outage at night. Since then, I've always kept Duracell in my drawer. 44 cents a battery, 12 years of shelf life without losing power, leak-proof technology that protects the device, and $17.99 after a $3 discount from $20.99. A box of 40 will gradually run out in the house without you even realizing it. And you might not find it at this price again. 17. Kirkland Signature FlexTech Trash Bags. 9 cents a bag. I buy this every time I see it in a coupon book and have never seen any other brand of comparable quality beat that price. Costco is selling it for $18.49 after a $3.50 discount from $21.99, with FlexTech tear-resistant technology, a sturdy drawstring closure, and added kitchen odor control. It's non-perishable, non-seasonal, and lasts for months. This is the kind of purchase you won't need to think about again. The next item involves a calculation that many people get wrong every time they buy. 18. Charmin Ultra Soft Toilet Paper. Each mega roll equals 4 regular rolls, meaning this 30-roll case is actually 120 rolls in your hands. My wife switched to Charmin Ultra Soft for sensitive skin, and we haven't used anything else since. It is 2-ply, cushiony soft, 4x more absorbent than standard paper, and 100% natural pulp that is septic safe. Costco is selling it for $24.49 after a $5.50 discount from $29.99. If you have the storage space, buy it. No further thought needed. 19. LaGuardian Resort Towel. The first time I used a 650 GSM towel was in a Vegas hotel room, and I went home to find some immediately. Target sells this same 650 GSM Turkish cotton standard at 30 by 58 inches for usually no less than $18 to $22 each. Costco is selling a 2-pack for $15.99 after a $4 discount from $19.99, which is $7.99 per towel. A good towel lasts 5 to 7 years without losing softness. I bought an extra pack today. 20. OttLite Dual Shade Flex LED Desk Lamp. My child often complained of eye strain while studying at night. I bought the OttLite, and the difference was clear in the first week. Clear Sun technology replicates 95% of natural sunlight, reducing eye strain by 51% according to independent research. It features 3 color modes, 3 brightness levels, a 40,000-hour LED life, and USB-A, USB-C ports to charge a phone right on the desk. Costco is selling it for $29.99 after a $10 discount from $39.99, perfectly timed for back to school. After this month, this price will be gone. 21. High Sierra Loop Backpack. Last year, I saw this backpack model get a clearance tag below $15 at the end of this month. Today, Costco is selling it for $27.99 after a $7 discount from $34.99. It has a sturdy padded laptop sleeve, a Vapor mesh system to distribute weight on the shoulders, and durable 600D polyester fabric. This backpack is worth the money, but not right now. Costco needs to clear inventory for fall-winter goods, and the end of this month is when back-to-school backpack prices truly hit rock bottom. Buying today means paying $10 more than you would if you waited 3 weeks. 22. Crayola Ultimate Art Organizer. Every year, I bought art supplies for my child piece by piece at Target, eventually spending over $40 and still missing items. This year, I saw this set and stopped. It includes 115 pieces in a tidy 3-tier plastic case: crayons, colored pencils, ultra-clean washable markers, drawing paper, and modeling clay, all non-toxic. Costco is selling it for $19.99 after a $5 discount from $24.99. This shelf empties fast this month, and $19.99 for 115 pieces is a no-brainer. The next item is a lesson I learned the hard way 2 autumns ago. 23. Weatherproof Vintage Men's Jacket. In October, when the cold truly hits, the size you need is usually already gone from this month. This is how Costco operates its seasonal apparel, and those who know it buy early. It is 100% nylon with a water-resistant finish, breathable mesh lining, metal zippers, and a secure zip chest pocket. It folds easily into a backpack. Costco is selling it for $23.99 after a $6 discount from $29.99. If you need a lightweight fall jacket, this is the right time of year to buy, not when it's already cold. 24. Dawn Platinum Plus Dish Soap. A few drops of Dawn Platinum remove years of grease buildup on a cast iron pan without scrubbing. I also spray it directly on grease stains on shirts before washing, and they come out completely clean. No separate stain remover needed. Costco is selling a large bottle that lasts 4 to 6 months for $10.39 after a $3.60 discount from $13.99. With plant-based surfactants and fat-breaking enzymes, once you use this, it's hard to go back to the standard kind. 25. Cascade Platinum Plus Dishwasher Action Packs. Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Bosch put Cascade Platinum on their recommended lists, and it's not because of a contract. Protease and amylase enzymes protect the dishwasher filter longer than budget lines. That is the real reason. Costco is selling it for $20.49 after a $4.50 discount from $24.99, which is 22 cents per tab compared to 35 to 40 cents retail. It has built-in rinse aid and limescale prevention, so no pre-rinsing is needed. This is a price worth stocking up on. 26. Finish Ultimate Dishwasher Tabs. Cascade does a great job cleaning stubborn food. Finish Ultimate does something else. Active hydrogen peroxide removes tea and coffee stains from cups, and the polymer film polishes glass without leaving water spots. If your home has high-end glassware or stainless steel cutlery, this is a specific luxury worth having in the cabinet. Costco is selling it for $16.49 after a $5.50 discount from $21.99, or 16 to 20 cents per tab. 2 different dishwasher tabs for 2 different purposes. It's not an extravagance, it's practical. 27. Philips Sonicare Brush Heads. This is the most important part today if you use a Sonicare. Replacement heads bought at retail are $12 to $15 each. Philips recommends replacing them every 3 months, meaning one person spends $48 to $60 a year just on brush heads. This 8-pack is $49.99 after $15 off from $64.99. That's $6.25 per head, enough for 2 years. High-quality DuPont bristles, an RFID chip to sync with the smart handle, and color-fading bristles to indicate when to replace. If you use Sonicare and skip this box, you're missing the biggest savings today. The next set is for 2 people, and the number divided out made me check the price tag twice. 28. Philips Sonicare Advanced Clean 2-pack. I checked the price tag twice because I couldn't believe it. 2 complete Sonicare devices, $69.99 after a $30 discount from $99.99. That's $35 each. 62,000 sonic vibrations per minute, pressure sensor, 2-minute quad pacer timer, battery lasts 2 weeks on a single charge. If a couple sees this box in stock, the question isn't whether to buy it, but how many boxes to buy. 29. Philips Sonicare Professional Clean Plus. Frankly, if your dentist hasn't mentioned periodontal disease or implants, the $69.99 Advanced Clean set above is sufficient, and you don't need this. The Professional Clean Plus adds a gum care mode for sensitive gum massage, an app connection for hygiene reminders, and a premium travel case. Costco is selling it for $129.99 after a $40 discount from $169.99. If you have periodontal issues or just got implants, this $129.99 is an investment in the right place. If not, save that money for something else. 30. Waterpik Combo Set Ultra Plus Plus Cordless. The ADA only certifies one brand of water flosser, and that is Waterpik. It's not by chance. This combo set is $59.99 after $20 off from $79.99. 1 large reservoir corded unit with 10 pressure settings for home use and 1 compact rechargeable unit for travel, plus 12 replacement tips. For anyone with braces or a dental bridge, this isn't an option. It's what your dentist is waiting for you to buy. Buy 1, get 2 for 2 different needs at a price that buying individually could never match. 31. Shark Liftaway Upright Vacuum. Labor Day in September is when vacuum deals at Costco are at their deepest for the year, and I learned that the hard way last year. The Shark Liftaway is $239.99 after a $60 discount. It features anti-hair wrap technology, a HEPA filter that traps 99.9% of dust, and a detachable canister for portable cleaning on stairs. It's corded, so you never worry about batteries. It's truly good, but the time isn't right. Put it down and come back in a few weeks. 32. Dyson V10 Cordless Vacuum. Costco is displaying the V10 and V15 side by side, and many people reach for the V10 because $399.99 after a $150 discount sounds like a better deal. However, the V10 is an older generation. It lacks the laser dust detection sensor and the LCD screen showing real-time dust density and runtime found on the V15. If those 2 things don't matter to you, the V10 here is fine. If you want the latest model, Black Friday usually pulls the V15 down lower than this month's levels. It took me 6 years to understand why high-end restaurants only use one specific brand. 33. Vitamix Ultra Pro Blender. 6 years of using a Vitamix and I've never once thought about replacing it. 2.2 horsepower motor, a 10-year manufacturer warranty, and it blends fast enough for friction to heat soup directly in the container after 6 minutes without a stove. The laser-cut blades don't dull over time. Costco is selling it for $299.99 after $100 off, from $399.99. It's worth every penny, but Costco runs this deal almost every quarter. If you need it urgently, buy it. Otherwise, Black Friday is usually equivalent or better. 34. Tyson Crispy Chicken Strips. 15 minutes in the air fryer produces a plate of crispy chicken for the whole family, all natural breast meat with no antibiotics. It's $9.99 after a $4 discount from $13.99 for a 3-pound bag. It's convenient, but Tyson chicken strips appear in the coupon book almost every month. It's not a deal that requires a rush. If the freezer has room and you need quick food for this week, take it. Next month, the coupon book will likely have it again, and the price won't be much different. 35. Orgain Organic Plant-Based Protein Powder. Whey protein from cow's milk causes cyclical skin breakouts for many, and it takes years to realize the cause. Orgain solves that. 21 grams of protein from organic peas, brown rice, and chia seeds. It is USDA organic, dairy-free, soy-free, and gluten-free, with 150 calories per serving and no bloating. Costco is selling it for $25.99 after a $7 discount from $32.99, which is lower than Amazon and Whole Foods for the same product. This $7 discount isn't always available. 36. Kleenex facial tissues. $1.60 per box for name brand Kleenex. No further analysis needed. Costco is selling a 10-box case for $16.49 after a $4.50 discount from $20.99. Each box has 120 to 160 tissues. They are 2 to 3 ply soft paper that won't irritate skin with repeated use and contain no synthetic fragrances. Kleenex doesn't spoil and isn't seasonal. It works in any room. If you see this price, buy it. It's that simple. There is one final thing today where morning coffee drinkers are wasting extra money every day without realizing it. 37. Starbucks French Roast Dark Roast K-Cup Pods. A standard Starbucks coffee at home costs 52 cents compared to $5 to $6 at the store. A deal that could change many people's morning routines. A 72-pack is now $37.99 after a $10 discount from $47.99, featuring premium Latin American Arabica, dark roast with signature smoky and caramel notes. With a Keurig machine, this is something you'll never run out of. It lasts over 2 months for one morning coffee, and that $10 discount isn't a year-round deal. Those who shop sparingly at Costco aren't necessarily poor. They're people who know that buying the right thing at the right time always beats buying a lot just because it's cheap. This month's coupon book has 37 deals, and knowing when to say no to 20 of them is exactly what will protect your wallet this month. There's a sign at Costco advertising a $400 discount, and it's obscuring the worst thing that's ever happened in the whole store. With all the items on display today, I'll point out which ones you should take home and which ones you should get rid of. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Shark Matrix Self-Emptying Robot Vacuum. The Shark Matrix sold here differs from the commercially available version because Costco includes 2 extra brushes and spare dust bags in the box, which would cost several tens of dollars if bought separately. The listed price is $399.99, but the flash sale cut it by $100 to $299.99. And this kind of countdown sale usually only lasts until the end of the weekend. It uses LiDAR laser mapping, vacuums in a grid pattern rather than randomly, and has a HEPA filter that traps fine dust. The self-emptying bin is rated for 60 days, but that's for pet-free homes. If you have long-haired dogs, you should divide it in half for a more realistic estimate. 2. AirPods Pro 2. With AirPods Pro 2, the most worthwhile aspect isn't the price reduction. Listed at $249.99, the hot deal cuts it by $50 to $199.99. That sounds normal. What caught my attention was the option to purchase Apple Care Plus at a special price only available to members when buying here. And for these tiny, easily lost earbuds, that accidental damage warranty is worth far more than $50. The H2 chip doubles noise cancellation compared to its predecessor. It has an adaptive sound mode, and both the earbuds and charging case are IP54 rated. 3. Bose Quiet Comfort Headphones. Bose doesn't offer discounts indiscriminately, so when you see that $70 discount sign on the Quiet Comfort headphones, it's worth stopping. Listed at $319.99, instant savings bring it down to $249.99. And at the same time, Amazon and Best Buy are still keeping it around $280. Bose's active noise cancellation remains the benchmark for other brands, with a 24-hour battery life and a 15-minute quick charge for 3 hours of listening. It's important to remember that this discount is tied to a coupon, so there's a hard expiration date printed directly on the sign. After that date, the price automatically reverts to the original price, and no one will notify you. Hold on! The next item is the most sought after by Eat Clean enthusiasts, but 90% of buyers end up using it incorrectly. 4. PB Fit Organic Peanut Butter Powder. Peanut butter powder requires knowing how to use it properly. Otherwise, you'll just buy it and leave it sitting there. The large 30-ounce PB Fit bag is listed at $13.49, but this week's hot coupon cuts it down to $8.99 at $4.50. The peanuts are pressed to remove the oil, resulting in 87% less fat and retaining 8 grams of protein per serving. However, because the oil is removed, if you dilute it too much, it will become a bland liquid that doesn't resemble peanut butter at all. It works well with overnight soaked oats or in a blender, but don't use it as a spread on bread. 5. CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This CeraVe combo of 3 jars here is worth only the price of a single jar at Target or Ulta. Original price, $27.99. Instant savings of $6 down to $21.99 for 2 16-ounce jars with pump dispensers plus a small carry-on jar. Contains 3 essential ceramides with hyaluronic acid and MVE technology for 24-hour hydration and is fragrance-free, making it suitable for sensitive skin or eczema. Here's a tip. The batch code embossed on the bottom of the jar can be checked on batchcode.org to find out which month it was manufactured, as products sitting in storage for a long time is a real problem. 6. Heavy-duty tough storage tote 27-gallon. I once saw an old man drive his pickup truck to the warehouse door and take away 15 black plastic bins with yellow lids, stacked higher than the roof of the truck. Longtime Costco shoppers understand this because anything under $8 is the minimum purchase price for these bins. The original price on the tag is $9.99, but during the summer flash sale, it was cut by $2.50 per bin, bringing the price down to $7.49. Made of thick, recycled polypropylene, they can stack hundreds of kilograms and have pre-drilled holes for sealing if needed. The key point to remember is that this item is only sold at the warehouse, so once it's gone, it's gone. If the plastic bins are out of stock, so be it. But missing this organic food item during this week's coupon cycle would be a huge waste. 7. Kirkland Signature Organic Salsa. Kirkland's products are rarely on sale, so I always stop to take a closer look. A pair of 2 38-ounce jars of organic salsa, originally listed at $9.99, had a $3 discount this week, bringing the price down to just $6.99 for the pair. That's about 9 cents an ounce for USDA certified organic produce. The ingredients were exactly what you'd expect: tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, cilantro, vinegar, and no preservatives. I scooped a spoonful right there at the counter. The tomatoes were still in chunks, not mushy. The spiciness was just right, and it was a little bland, so adding a squeeze of lemon was enough. 8. Handmade Greeting Card Box. A box of 40 handmade Christmas cards sat prominently at the end of the aisle, forcing me to stop and do a quick calculation right there because the price was so absurd. 40 cards, laser cut in 3 layers, with beads and hand-glued felt, costing exactly 45 cents each. The same cards retail at Hallmark and Michaels for $3.50 to $5, and that's just this month's price. They'll raise it closer to the holidays. The whole box was $17.99. Cards never expire. Buy them now and they'll sit quietly in your drawer waiting for you to write on them. No need to hesitate about this. 9. Halloween Skeleton Model. It's already mid-month, and a bony figure is sticking half its body out of the warehouse floor, its LCD screen changing color, and its sensor detecting people passing by, making it howl. This early display of Halloween items isn't weird at all. Costco ordered the container at the beginning of the year, and these exclusive items never come in a second batch. The plastic is UV resistant, and the circuitry is IP44 rated, so it can run even in the rain all season. At $259.99, it's an emotional purchase, not a mathematical one. It's worth it for families who have a lot of kids knocking on the door every year. But if you're hesitating for the 3rd time, the answer is no. Before putting the next item in your cart, remember this one small detail on the spool if you don't want to waste your money. 10. Holiday Ribbon. The place to actually save money is right on the next shelf, where the rolls of holiday ribbon sit with no one bothering to look. Before putting it in your cart, run your finger along the edge of the roll to see if there is a thin wire running inside. If there is wire, the bow will hold its shape all season. If not, It will sag miserably in a few days. This roll has it. Double-sided woven satin for $8.79. Michaels and Joann sell rolls of the same width for $12 to $16. And by December, you can't dream of getting this price. 11. Pandex 5-piece mixing bowl set. Anyone who's ever heard the sound of a glass bowl shattering on the kitchen tile floor when a grandchild runs past will understand why I stopped at the Pandex set of 5 mixing bowls. The melamine is thick. If dropped, it bounces rather than breaking into pieces. The silicone-coated base keeps the bowl stable while stirring, and each bowl has its own lid, nesting neatly together so it doesn't take up a whole cupboard. A comparable set on Amazon or Wayfair is around $30 to $35, but here it's $19.99. 12. Gourmet Settings Flatware Set. When a company dares to offer a 25-year warranty on a cutlery set, it's not a marketing gimmick, but an admission that they know it won't break. The Gourmet Settings 20-piece set, enough for 4, costs $39.99. The 1810 steel means 18% chromium for rust resistance and 10% nickel for shine and a solid feel, the highest standard in the tableware industry. It feels substantial and substantial, not flimsy like those sold in supermarkets. Macy's sells similar sets for no less than $65 to $80. This kind of set is a once-in-a-lifetime purchase, often passed down to your children. 13. Hello Kitty and Peanuts ceramic bowls. It's rare to see warehouse prices lower than those on Costco.com. Yet this set of 4 Hello Kitty and Snoopy ceramic bowls is only $23.99 here. Items with licensed characters are often ridiculously overpriced, but not this time. The lids have silicone gaskets and air vents. A small detail, but anyone who's ever opened a microwave and seen sauce splatter all over the inside will understand how valuable it is. They're cute and practical. Just don't buy them if your kitchen cupboards aren't already full of bowls. 14. Yankee Candle Large Scented Candle. Candles are never priced by the jar, but by the burning time. And that's why this 60-ounce Yankee Candle isn't as expensive as the $39.99 price tag might suggest. 150 hours. That's less than 27 cents per hour of fragrance. Made with soy and coconut wax and a lead-free cotton wick, it burns cleanly, leaving no black marks on the ceiling like those cheap paraffin candles. The sage citrus scent is light and clean, more suitable for the living room than the bedroom, while cashmere is warmer and sweeter. 15. Jones Fully Cooked Chicken Sausage. The first thing I do with any bag of sausage is flip it over to read the back. And this 3-pound Jones bag has only 6 lines. Chicken, water, sea salt, spices, lemon peel, and parsley. No artificial nitrates, no MSG, none of the long list of chemicals usually found in industrial sausage. At Kroger or Target, a small 7 to 12-ounce box of Jones is already $4.50 to $5.50, while the jumbo bag here is $14.99. Per pound, it's about 35% cheaper. It's fully cooked. Sear it for 3 minutes, and breakfast is done for anyone trying to eat clean but reluctant to stand at the stove for long. 16. Lesser Evil Cheese Snacks. Same brand, same recipe, but just a different retailer results in 2 vastly different prices. A 4-ounce pack of Lesser Evil cheese crackers at Whole Foods or Sprouts is $4. While an 18-ounce bag here is $7.99. You can see the difference per ounce is more than double. Organic corn flour, coconut oil, not industrial seed oil, grass-fed cheddar cheese, and 28 pieces for just 130 calories. The crackers are crispy, with a rich cheese flavor that doesn't leave a sticky residue on your fingers like typical snacks. 17. David Barr's Protein Bars. A beautiful nutrition chart doesn't automatically make a product a bargain, and David Barr's is the perfect example this week. 150 calories for 28 grams of protein from whey isolate, with no added sugar. That ratio is almost unrivaled on the shelf. A box of 12 bars costs $24.99, which works out to $2.50 per bar, while buying them individually at the gym or on the company's website costs $3.50 to $4. It's cheaper, but to be fair, it's still the most expensive protein bar on the shelf. It's worth it for those who train hard and need that exact calorie count, but don't buy it just because it's trending online. After eating a gym protein bar, what do you put over your ears? The next pair of headphones is priced lower than even the lowest sale floor on Amazon. 18. Beats Studio Pro. The Beats Studio Pro's list price of $349 is a figure nobody would ever pay. Amazon often drops it to $200 during sales. But $179.99 here is even lower than that. And this is the regular price, not a short-term promotion. It boasts a 40-hour battery life, active noise cancellation with transparency mode, a USB-C port for lossless music playback, and a processor that runs well on Android devices as well as iPhones. The ear cushions are snug, making them more suitable for gym-goers, but if you frequently take long-haul flights, the Bose pair above is much more comfortable. 19. Logitech Combo Touch for iPad. There's a funny story with the Logitech Combo Touch keyboard case for the iPad. It's $119.99 at the warehouse, but $109.99 on Costco.com, exactly a $10 difference for the same box. Regardless of how you buy it, you're still saving $40 to $50 compared to the Apple Store, where this line is listed from $160 to nearly $200. It has a multi-touch trackpad, 4 viewing modes, a detachable keyboard, and the best part is that it draws power via the smart connector directly from the iPad, so you never have to charge it separately or search for a Bluetooth connection every morning. 20. Bose SoundLink Home Speaker. This is where I have to pull the brakes for you. The Bose SoundLink home speaker looks beautiful. An anodized aluminum shell, a woven fabric wrap, and the two colors, warm wood and cool gray, look like Scandinavian furniture rather than a speaker. The sound is classic Bose, with warm bass and a 9-hour battery, and you can pair 2 for a stereo setup. The $179.99 level for an aluminum body Bose speaker is a comfortable figure compared to the SoundLink lineup average. Buying it now won't hurt. But for those not in a rush, just write its name in your notebook. At the end of the year, Bose usually has promotions for their portable speaker line, and coming back then will get you a little more benefit. The next item is for anyone planning to set up a home security system. It's a bargain to buy, but watch out for this hidden fee. 21. Blink 2K Security Camera Bundle. The Blink 2K camera package looks very generous at first glance. A video doorbell, 3 outdoor cameras, 1 indoor mini camera, and a Wi-Fi extender, all for $259.99. It boasts a 2K sensor, a 143-degree wide-angle lens, 2-way audio, infrared night vision, and an IP65 casing for protection against rain and sun. However, the actual battery life is shorter than the recording box, especially in high-traffic areas where the cameras wake up constantly. And if you want to save video for later review, you have to pay a monthly subscription fee, which isn't included in the $259.99 price tag. 22. Cuisinart Single-Serve Coffee Maker. How long does cold brew actually take? 12 to 24 hours of soaking in cold water. That's why it has a sweet finish and low acidity. So when I see the text, cold brew under 5 minutes on the Cuisinart box, I know immediately the machine just brews it strong and then cools it down quickly. A completely different thing. Otherwise, $69.99 for a compact machine that runs all K-Cup pods, has 4 cup sizes, a 48-ounce reservoir, and a 3-year warranty is about $30 cheaper than it is at appliance stores. If you need a quick hot cup every morning, it's fine. If you expect a taste like at a coffee shop, you'll be disappointed. 23. Smart Smoke Detector. When you get home tonight, do me a favor. Take the smoke detector down from the ceiling and flip it over to find the embossed manufacture date. The sensors inside are only sensitive for 10 years, yet most homes in the US are still hanging the original ones installed by the previous owner. If it's over 10 years, this Kidda unit here for about $100 is an item I suggest not being stingy with. It warns with a voice rather than just loud beeping, detects both smoke and CO gas, connects to Wi-Fi to alert your phone directly, and integrates into the Ring system. CO gas is colorless and odorless. That is where the danger lies. 24. Timber Ridge Camping Chair. Outdoor gear is cheapest at the end of summer, not the beginning. A rule that repeats every year as warehouses make room for fall-winter items. The Timber Ridge folding chair is a prime example right now, down from $49.99 to $34.99. It features a powder-coated steel frame, abrasion-resistant 600D polyester fabric, a weight capacity of 150 kilograms, and insulated side pockets for drinks on long fishing trips. The $15 discount is included in this week's coupon. 25. Casual Living Lap Desk. This $29.99 folding lap desk is the kind of item where my advice is almost useless, and I say that seriously. The fine-grained wood laminate top, memory foam core, machine-washable cushion cover, tablet slot, and cup tray are all good. But whether it feels comfortable or awkward depends on your elbow height when sitting, which is different for everyone. The only way to know is to lug it over to the display sofa in the warehouse, sit down, and place your hands in the correct typing position. Those 30 seconds decide whether it becomes a companion or an item that sits in the closet after 3 weeks. 26. Viral Crocs Backpack. 3 colors were on the shelves, now only black remains. Pink and gray sold out before I even arrived, which speaks volumes about the hype surrounding this $49.99 Crocs backpack. It feels really solid in the hand. The one-piece molded EVA plastic means you can wipe it clean with water. The zippers are smooth and not loose, and the characteristic eyelets allow you to attach gibbets badges if you like to tinker. Just one thing the online videos don't mention: it's slightly smaller than a regular backpack, only fitting a 13-inch laptop and a few odds and ends. Don't even think about carrying it on a business trip. 27. Armor All Complete Car Care Kit. Try doing the math at AutoZone. Car wash soap, tire and rim shine, interior UV protectant, glass cleaner, microfiber towels, and a dedicated sponge. Buying everything separately would total over $35. Plus, you'd have to hunt through 4 or 5 different aisles. This 8-piece Armor All kit gathers everything into one box. $26.99 is cut to $18.99 during the summer coupon cycle. For someone who likes to clean their own car on Saturday mornings, this is a no-brainer. Anyone into the cold plunge recovery trend should pay attention. The following item is deeply discounted, but there is an ongoing cost. 28. Life Pro Cold Plunge System. $900 dropped to $700, a reduction of exactly $200, which is what made me stop and stare at the Life Pro Chilled Immersion Bath for quite a while. The 12,200-watt chiller pumps water from 77 degrees Fahrenheit down to 37 degrees Fahrenheit, has a capacity of 105 gallons, so even a tall person can lie down comfortably, plugs into a standard 110-volt outlet, and comes with a pump and filter. Under $700 for the whole set is a real market-breaking price. Just remember that the machine needs to run almost continuously to maintain the temperature, so your electricity bill next month will go up, plus the cost of filter replacements and regular water treatment. 29. Homedics Sauna. The 97-cent ending on the price tag of the Homedics Sauna is what I saw even before the number. That ending means Costco is truly clearing inventory, not just doing a casual discount. And once this batch is gone, they won't restock it. From $299.99 down to $179.97, a cut of over 40%.